The Detroit Lions are looking unstoppable, and we need to talk about it. Let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. My name is Noah. We got the Malik Neighbors jersey today. Let's talk about some football, man. Today we are going to be talking about the Detroit Lions. They are on an absolute tear this season. There's a lot to talk about. Jared Goff is potentially having one of his best seasons ever. Amon-Ra is balling as usual. Safety Kerby Joseph is having a standout season with 6 interceptions. And overall, there is a lot to unpack with this Lions team. With all that being said, let's dive right in. So the Lions destroyed the Packers yesterday. 24-14 was the final score. Jordan Love got a little shut down, I'm not gonna lie, but ultimately it was just the Lions are a powerhouse of a team and they just came out on top. Over the last 6 games, Jared Goff has had an 82.8 completion percentage, which has showed how efficient the Lions have been on offense. They have had a very efficient, versatile offense. The thing that makes the Lions so tricky and so good is they can really get it done in multiple ways. Their running back duo is the best in the league. They have good options at wide receiver. They have a great tight end. And on paper, some of these stats might not seem too crazy, but this team, in reality, they are just a force right now. This is the best I've seen the Lions. They lost Aiden Hutchinson. If they had him right now, they would be even stronger. The Lions are on a tear right now. There's something Dan Campbell did this season. I don't know what he did, but there's something Dan Campbell did. There's some conversation he had with Jared Goff. There's something he did with the team where he basically just unlocked a whole new potential for this squad. I don't know what Dan Campbell did. I don't know what he's actively doing. I don't know what has changed, but I really think he is in contention for Coach of the Year. I really think he deserves it. He has almost, and I don't know how much credit is fair to give to him versus to Jared Goff, but it almost seems like he changed Jared Goff into what he is right now. I don't know, once again, I'm going to repeat myself, I don't know how fair it is to credit Dan Campbell over Jared Goff, but this is the best we've seen Jared Goff play pretty much ever. Also want to give credit to offensive coordinator Ben Johnson, because he is also the reason why the offense is able to scheme and able to score the way they are. The Giants could take some notes because Giants can't score anything. But yeah, I think the Lions have serious potential to be a Super Bowl contending team. We're going to get a little bit into the film room, a little bit into the stats right now, and let me just break down exactly why if you can't see it already. So the Lions are currently 7-1 right now. They have the best running back duo in the league, like I already said. Jahmyr Gibbs is right here at number 8 in rushing season stats so far. David Montgomery at number 22, and the fact that they have essentially 2 top 20 running backs, that doesn't sound too crazy, but when you have them on the field, they're able to really just play their roles very nicely and mesh very well with each other, and they're really just amazing for any team to have. When you have a running back like Jahmyr Gibbs who you can dump the ball off to, you can throw it to, you have David Montgomery who can, he alone can be the main RB1 on the team. David Montgomery can be his own RB1 on his own team. These guys are literally both running back ones. Whether you're playing fantasy football, whether you have a real football team, if you are a GM or an owner, both of these guys are running back ones. And it's crazy to me that the Lions have both of them, because they are both very good and very ridiculous. Like I said, we'll get into the film in a second. I just want to look at the stats a little bit. So I kind of wanted to read Jared Goff's stats and use that to his advantage and use it to say how good he's been playing, but I realized stats mean nothing after glancing at it and seeing Daniel Jones is right above him with 1,880 yards and Goff has 1,840. So clearly yards mean nothing. If Daniel Jones has more yards, you know, I'm not even gonna look at the yards for Jared Goff, but we're going to look at his stats anyways. So listen, this is team stats right now for the season, and although the stats for Jared Goff are not too impressive, like I said, on paper a lot of things about this team are not the craziest, or they don't look like it. This team is literally the best in the NFL right now. I don't care what anybody has to say. I know the Chiefs are undefeated. They play later tonight. I'm recording this on a Monday morning, but this Lions team is the best in the NFL. I don't know. Patrick Mahomes has been playing a little off. Don't think they will win tonight. I think they will take their first loss tonight on primetime against the very injured Bucks. I really think the Bucks are going to stun the world right now and make some major moves happen tonight. We will see, though. We will have to see. But anyways, back to my point about Gibbs and Montgomery both being running back 1. Look at the running back split. 103 carries for Gibbs, 110 carries for Montgomery, 656 yards, 488. They both averaged above 4 yards, which is honestly good. You'll take that all day. If your running back averages even 4.4 yards a carry, that, listen, man, you take 2 runs, all of a sudden it's 3rd and 1. That's not too bad. Obviously, you would want like 5 yards an average. Jahmyr Gibbs' average is pretty filthy, 6.4. That's honestly pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Both have 7 touchdowns, so they are both literally a guaranteed touchdown almost every game, it seems like. Amon-Ra St. Brown has 464 yards right now. Jack Campbell isn't stepping up with 62 tackles this season. Like I mentioned earlier, Kerby Joseph is having a great season with 6 interceptions so far. Right now, Xavier McKinney and Kerby Joseph are both tied with 6 interceptions. Kerby Joseph is tied for first with the most interceptions in the NFL. So that is a very good sign when your secondary is able to make moves and keep the offense a little on their toes, keep the quarterback a little scared to throw it to him. That's always a nice addition to have a solid safety back there. But you know what? We've been staring at these numbers and stats too long. Let's just get right into the film. Really quick though, I do want to mention these are the highest graded players of yesterday. Kerby Joseph with the 88.3 rating, Amon-Ra with the 83.8 rating, and Sam Laporta, one of my favorite tight ends in the NFL right now, with the 83.3 rating as well. And this is all from PFF if anyone is curious. So with that being said, let's get right into the film room. So this is NFL Pro. I pay 15 bucks a month and it gives me access to all this film. So we're going to go right here. Now, I'm not too sure honestly what I want to focus on. I'm going to do my best to find the best plays in here and kind of see what analysis I can get out of this. This play right here is a perfect example of the defense and the hustle and grit that they show. This is Jack Campbell, 3rd and 3. This is first quarter, 12 minutes left. Green Bay has the ball on Detroit's 46-yard line. This is 3rd down. 3 yards is all they need. So it's going to just be a simple check down, nothing crazy. But this is what stands out to me the most. Keep an eye on this right here. Just look at the hustle to keep this man down that 1 yard, bro. Okay, so as I'm editing this, I don't think it was 100% clear. I just want to make it clear. When I mean the hustle and the grit on defense, you could be like, Noah, what are you talking about? He's running straight into 2 guys. Obviously, he's going to get stopped. True, but look at how they tackle him. Look at how the 3rd guy comes in for help. It's just overall a great defensive play is what I want to make and take away from this play right here. That's all I'm trying to say. It's a great defensive play, man. That's it. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. In fact, this dude comes in, tackles him. There's 2 guys bodying him. It's little plays like this. It's little plays like this that summarize and show the fight of this Detroit Lions team. I'm going to find a bunch more examples of this defense. This offense, everyone knows how high powered it is, but I want to shed some light on this defense because they have been performing very well. The Packers and Jordan Love are not easy to contain at all. The Packers, if you let them, they will score and run the ball all over you. So the fact that the Lions played this well and held them to only 14 points is honestly something to really write home about for this Lions defensive units. This is another pass right here on 3rd and 5. Jordan Love has the ball. I believe this ball was just behind the receiver. Even right here, this is another testament to how good this Lions defense is. This is an easy completion. This is an easy completion, but you see the Lions pressure just gets to Jordan Love. There's an extra blitzer he doesn't expect. He gets the pressure. He gets a little nervous, just throws the ball out, gets a little behind his guy, and that's just an incomplete pass. Usually Packers will like this to be a complete pass, and this could honestly be a touchdown. You catch this ball's left forward a little bit more. This is a touchdown right here. This is the difference between a win or a loss. And it's, like I said, a lot of these points is going to sound like I'm repeating it, but I'm just trying to drive this point home. I'm trying to drive that hammer on the nail. This defense is keeping the Lions, and I don't want to say keeping the Lions in games like their offenses ain't good, but this defense is the reason why this Lions are doing as well as they are. They are matching the offense's energy. They are just keeping the spirits high. This team has chemistry right now, is my bottom line. The offense is playing for the defense. The defense is playing for the offense. Right here, too, Jared Goff, the fake. I just love how committed he is to the fake. like, no matter what happens, nobody is falling for it. Everyone sees Montgomery has the ball. Like, literally, everybody sees him with the ball, and he's still faking it. Also, clean run. I might be nitpicking here, but yeah, never mind. I'm nitpicking here. There's no possible way he cuts out. This isn't Madden. This is real life. Yeah, that's a clean run right there. Okay, well, I think this film room is broken because I'm clicking for a Jordan Love incomplete pass, and this doesn't look like Jordan Love. So I don't know what is going on with my film. I don't know if my film is tweaking. Also, I just want to point out, when you have this level of confidence and chemistry between a quarterback and wide receiver, okay, let's break this down from the start here. I hear a garbage man outside. Hopefully he doesn't get too loud really quickly in the next few minutes. But listen, let's look at this play here. When Jared Goff drops back, he's not going to look at anybody else. He's going to drop back and turn his head straight to the left. There's no second guessing about it. Just waits for him to get the one-on-one matchup. Just gives the ball right where he can get it. Just turns around on the defender, goes up for the ball. That's just beautiful. Classic Amon-Ra St. Brown right there. And this is another reason why the Lions are so good right here. They just have unbelievable chemistry right now. They have unbelievable chemistry right now. We'll look at it from this angle. This is an end zone cam. That's just textbook right there, bro. That's just as good as it gets. It's a clean pass. You really can't ask for anything better than that. This right here is a 15-yard touchdown from Jahmyr Gibbs. Honestly, I lost focus of the ball for 1 second, and I really baited myself. Pause. Thought this was a screen. This is a clean play right here too. The Lions are tricky, man. If you're playing against the Lions, you better have your best game plan. You better have your best schemes on deck, and you better be ready to goddamn execute. Because the Lions, they are coming in and they mean business, bro. They are not coming in to mess around. The Lions are not the Giants. They are not coming in to throw for 30 yards. And look, even if Jared Goff doesn't throw for 250, 300 yards, the Lions are still going to win. You know why? Because the Lions have such a good functioning team that Jared Goff doesn't have to throw for 300 yards a game for the Lions to win. He can do the bare minimum, throw for 150 yards, 18 completions, 2 touchdowns, and the team will still win. They have a solid run game. They have the best running back duo in the NFL. They have a top defense, in my opinion. Even without Aiden Hutchinson, they still have a very viable defensive line. It is super impressive to see what the Lions have built. This is the best the Lions have looked, maybe ever. I know that is a crazy statement to say, but the Lions right now are on a serious tear, and I don't see anyone getting in their way. The Lions, I really believe, are winning the Super Bowl this year. I had them winning last year, but I really sincerely think they are winning this year. Everyone sees the potential that I see. They're not even a sleeper pick at this point. Let's just look at this, though, one more time in real speed. This is just a beautiful run right here by Jahmyr Gibbs. By the way, one of my favorite running backs in the NFL. He just has such a nice burst of speed, hitting the gap between the line. Look at that space right there. If Jahmyr Gibbs sees this, he's gone. He's gone. Also, look how he just lowers himself into the ground. He really runs at the ground like he hates it, bro. Wow. Easy money right there. That's as easy as it gets for Jahmyr Gibbs, man. It's easy as it gets. It would have been nice to see the Lions make a stop right here and stop this late in the fourth quarter. But honestly, it is all good. They still got out with the win, so it really doesn't matter too much. But I would just like a little bit more effort. 46, Jahmyr Campbell, get in there, man. Like, get in there, get that stop. But either way, it didn't affect them at all. They scored with 3:52 left, and clearly it didn't matter. Look at the scoreboard. You know what I mean? They could just scoreboard them all day long. So this was an interception right here. I don't know what is going on my screen, bro. It's pissing me off, this damn line right here, man. I don't know what that is. Jordan Love just got a bit of pressure. Just threw it right to him, right in front of him. I don't know what the hell this is. This is literally a Daniel Jones throw. Here, let me zoom in. Here we have a little bit of a better angle of this play. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Like, throw it away. What are you doing? Like, Jordan Love, you're too experienced for that. You get paid too much money to do that. You can't be throwing big sixes like that, man. Like, I don't even, like, listen, I want to give credit to Kerby Joseph. There's no reason not to. I'm giving credit to Kerby Joseph. That's a 6th interception of the year. Like I said, he is leading the NFL. He is tied with Xavier McKinney. By the way, Giants should have kept him. Anyways, I would blame Jordan Love more than I give credit to Kerby Joseph on this. Only because you are, at this point, teetering on the edge of being a veteran NFL quarterback. You have playoff experience at this point in your career. You are supposed to be leading your team to a Super Bowl. Obviously, this is me reading into this a little bit deeper than normally you would. But this is not a good play at all. Jordan Love, you're too good to be making these type of mistakes. End of the day, Jordan Love knows that's a mistake. He knows that's a play he can't be making. Ultimately, I just don't like Jordan Love making that throw, though. I would just much prefer, I know all the fans will much prefer, if he just freaking threw the ball out of bounds. Listen, I don't fix the screen right here. So what I was saying was, I know that he would prefer, his coaches would prefer, fans would prefer, if he just threw the ball out of bounds. Because this is just... Oh, wow. Yeah, it's even worse from this angle. But yeah, this is just unacceptable. I understand there was pressure. But look, hear me out. It's 2nd and 2. I understand you maybe can't throw the ball out of bounds. It's a tough angle. Take the sack, bro. Take the sack. Like, you can't throw that ball. I'm done beating that horse. I'm done beating that horse. I've already repeated myself many times about this play. I think the Packers could have won this game, but the reason the Lions won is because not only are they better at scheming and creating these game plans, I truly believe the Lions are better at executing. I think they are a more disciplined team. I think they are showing more fight, more aggression, and I really think Dan Campbell said it best. This is a Lions team that is built to win no matter what. They went down, no more Aiden Hutchinson. I thought that was the end of this Lions defensive units being good. No, I was wrong. This team is really built to last. They're built to fight to the very end. I think they have a serious chance at the Super Bowl this year. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment any plays. I understand that I left out maybe some plays out in the highlights on YouTube. There are a ton of plays. There's like a million plays in the film. It's literally every play of the game. So if I left anything out, I'm sorry. I try to put in as much and as many details as I could and touch on as many areas as I possibly could. But let me know if there's anything I missed. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. If you guys want more NFL content, go ahead and hit subscribe. Other than that, my name is Noah and I'm out. Peace.